nuevamente Marcucci here in another video, and today we're going to be talking about Pump, the recent ICO that everyone is talking about. And before we start off the video, I just want to say this is not financial advice, but if you're going to get into this, please be warned, it's going to be extremely volatile, super volatile. If you're not a seasoned trader or well-versed trader, really any trader in general, you're probably going to lose money. It is going to be super volatile. I'm going to explain to you why, as well as we're going to be going over all the numbers, their competitors, what they're doing in revenue, and they're doing a lot in revenue. This is one of the most successful crypto dApps, apps, whatever you want to call it, in all of crypto and Solana or whatever. So, I mean, I've used Pump.fun, I like Pump.fun, and this is really something I would personally invest in, but I'm not gonna invest as of yet, right? As of yet. So before you start off going in the comment section, oh my God, you're so dumb, you didn't buy, blah, blah, blah. I don't really care. I just don't do this. I don't do this with IPOs, ICOs, really whatever. At the early stages, unless I'm getting really early, this is super volatile. So right now, market cap is about 1.62 billion. Fully diluted valuation, though, is almost 8 billion. So really high. For comparison, let's just look at other coins. For comparisons, it says it's ranked number 200, but not really. It's around like, Jupiter, Celestia, Filecoin, right? It's almost some of the biggest names, right? It just came out, so obviously it's going to be like ranked here. So yeah. Anyways, if you have not used Pump.fun, and this is another advice I'm going to give you, if you have never used Pump.fun or any application in crypto, then definitely, consider twice before investing. Use these apps first and then you can invest. So I use Pump.fun. I really like it. I mean, they have live streaming now, so this is kind of what it looks like. It is really like, it gets you addicted, right? It reminds you of a casino. Like, look at this, all these like super flashy, like moving, blah, 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 all these different characters. And let's just show here the largest by market cap. So the largest by market cap is obviously Filecoin, Wood. I never heard about Wood. Peanut, Mudang, Alchemist AI, Boreal Club, Gold, Aura, some others. So they do have some live streams here. If you remember, there was a lot of controversy because people were, using live stream for not really good reasons. Since then, they have backed it up. There's also a chat function that you could definitely talk. This is for the mobile though, and they have like an advanced feature here though. So they have an advanced feature here, which is pretty cool. So definitely check it out. I will say though, this is out of my restricted jurisdiction, so I could not get into the token pre-sale. So that's really unfortunate. Obviously, New York, financial capital of the world, does not allow crypto for whatever reason. Hopefully that is not the case. And sometime soon, if you're in New York and the United States, you could definitely get into all these sales. Anyways, we can see here from their account, it says the Pump public sale has ended now. We're delighted to reveal that the Pump public sale was able to sell out in only 12 minutes. And we're going to be going over, I can show you real quick. So it raised $500 million and 75% came from under 1,000 people. So this was majority whales. We can see here 179 addresses invested over $1 million and 664 addresses invested over $100,000. So that's 843 addresses that invested $372 million. So really kudos to them. Like, you guys had a successful launch, and we could see it here. So obviously majority invested like 2 million, invested under 1K, 9 million here. So yeah, really excited for what the future holds. And then the token distribution though, a lot of people were making fun of it because they were making like graphics like, oh, 100% is going to the team whatsoever. People are never going to be happy when it comes to token distribution, unless they launch on Pump.fun, which we'll get to that in a little bit. But 20% went to the team, 13% went to exiting investors, 33% went to the ICO, 2.6% went to liquidity, 2% to the foundation, 2.4% to ecosystem fund, 3% to live streaming, and 24% for community and ecosystem incentives. We can see here Alon, he is the founder. Let me just see here. He's the co-founder of Pump.fun. And he says, why they basically did it. This ad is really, really cool. I enjoyed it, so definitely watch it. I'll leave it in the description down below. But basically, he's saying why we're doing this. So basically, what they're doing is to improve the quality, sustainability, and diversity of launch tokens, doubling down on social, and continuing to invest in the best user experience, as well as growing the team. So yeah, they're going all in. I will say though, some people were asking, and rightfully so. He himself says, if you're a big CT personality and want to launch a coin, you have two alternatives. A pre-sale, have to market it to Valhalla to justify valuation, massive pressure to perform, tons of room for error, and setting it up, avoiding snipers. In regards, you could also do it on Pump.fun launch, extremely easy to set up, market the size valuation, better looking charts, run by community by default, equals free, put option in case it fails. So he says, conclusion, every pre-sale is a scam. And I will say though, for the people that are arguing this, with something this big, obviously they have a lot of like legal team and insiders, not saying that insiders are bad, but they have a lot of money and they want a KYC, right? You don't really have to KYC with all these different technologies. So I will say though, I understand where people are coming from, but it is what it is, right? If they want to do it right, they still have to do like these kind of pre-sales. But we will say though, Pump.fun raised majority of it, right? You had to like kind of connect your wallet to these different exchanges, blah, blah, blah. So really, almost all of it was raised like on chain. And that's really, really a huge step in the right direction. What we want to see, only 52 million was raised through centralized exchanges. So I'm really proud. I think it went well. Also, they acquired KOL Scan or Cold Scan. It's a wallet tracker that monitors the activities of top on-chain traders. It provides real-time transactions, token P&L, and a leaderboard ranking their performance. So I think this is pretty cool. Me personally, I never use KOL scans. I don't really follow that many KOLs, so it is what it is, but just kind of wanted to see your thoughts on that. So Blockworks Research did a great research, obviously. They talk about how Pump.fun has now done over 750 million in revenue, 90 billion in volume, and 11 million tokens launched. And is by far one of the hottest crypto apps in history. And I think it's going to remain that way. Obviously, there's a lot of competition that's going to come in the space. We see Bonk is one of the biggest ones that's actively increasing every day. So we're gonna see that in a while, in a little bit. But yeah, if we see your total revenue, obviously the launches that happen like Libra in January, so that's gonna obviously have huge increases. Like, dude, they were making in a week $42 million. And people are saying memes are dead. Hey, yeah, they're dead now, but it's cyclical. It's whenever people want to invest. So honestly, all the metrics look pretty fine, pretty standard, and they're making a lot of money. And I'm going to assume they're going to continue making a lot of money. And we see here revenue. Yeah, they're decreasing now, but as soon as crypto starts picking back up, it has a brand name. People know Pump.fun, and people have seen a lot of people make money on Pump.fun. And now that there's like less bonk and other stuff, they're saying that Pump.fun is like a house of cards, whatever. I don't really see it. I think it has a brand name and easy to use. It's integrated into a lot of stuff. Obviously, there's going to be a huge competitors like Less Bonk, right? Rival Less Bonk has seized control, capturing 70% of meme launch market share, while Pump.fun has collapsed to 30% as its volume declines. So people are talking really bad about it. Me personally, like I said, not really going to invest in it, but to doubt one of the best crypto apps in all of history, I think it's just pretty dumb. I personally would not invest, but I wouldn't put it by you or be like, oh no, why are you investing in this? Obviously, it's one of the biggest apps and they're generating so much in revenue. They're probably gonna break, like, I don't want to say trillions, but they're gonna be reaching like the billion mark sometime soon and sometime this year, right? So yeah. Anyways, I forgot to mention, max supply is 1 trillion. So and circulating supply is 206 billion. And let's not forget, when there are these unlocks or locks, whatever, when the unlocks happen, the price tends to increase because people want to sell at higher. So I don't know if it's going to increase from here. Probably. It's definitely worth being in the top like 50 apps, top 50 coins by market cap. Let's just see here. Let's compare what this would be above. So Bonk is obviously here. Bonk is like 2 billion market cap. Athena, VeChain, definitely better than VeChain. Definitely better than Algorand. Definitely better than Cosmos. Definitely better than WorldCoin, Filecoin, Sky. Right about Pudgy Penguins. Pudgy Penguins should be higher. Definitely better than Caspa. Definitely better than Ethereum Classic. Yeah, there's just some coins that I don't know why they're still here. But yeah, beats me. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.